Hello and welcome to the late Apex. Today we'll be discussing iRacing's big development update, which will confirm the 2025 Season 4 update content. We'll also be talking about iRacing Arcade and Project Motor Racing new trailer, and lots of hardware news as well, and lots of general news, because genuinely, David Sampson, who is alongside me right now,
Hello.
my name is Sam Fitzpatrick, there's a lot to discuss today.
Yeah, I swear we even could discuss more, but well, at least we could then spread this over.
Exactly.
2 weeks.
We've only got 6 days until the next episode, so
yeah, we can afford to leave some off. So I suppose the biggest hitter, and I assume the title cover up, is the iRacing development update. These are always fun. Lots to talk about. I mean, how much of it for you was a surprise, if you be honest?
I didn't. Maybe I'm out of the loop. I didn't know that the Aston Martin was coming. Did we know that was coming already?
I hadn't seen any leaks.
Hey.
No.
I'm so out of the loop.
And I assume this Indy Next finally puts in the. We knew a Formula car was coming.
Well, I wasn't really sure when, because we got the 2 junior Indy cars already, and I wasn't sure. Oh, is one of them basically what the Indy Next is? But it's not. It must be an older version of it.
I don't know as well.
So that's an addition. But yeah, let's go through it one by one, I guess. So yeah, shall we start with Aston Martin Vantage Evo GT3? We finally got an Aston Martin GT3.
Yeah, I mean, it makes the GT3 field surprisingly big. Back when I started on this game, that was unthinkable.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember when they were adding new cars, but then pulling 2 cars from IMSA so they could fit them alongside the prototypes. Now they're just add. And this graphical allowance has helped them secure a lot more deals. I think it's going to be good. I think it's going to be a strong car. We're definitely seeing like cars like the Ford and Mercedes being the front runners, and adding Aston Martin in that mix is going to be, I mean, yeah. I mean, it's a great car for sure. I'm pretty excited, to be honest. But I think I might retire from bopping. What do you think? There's too many.
Yeah.
It's getting a bit silly.
Well, unless you're just like, you know what, guys, 5 of these I reckon are going to be rubbish. I'm just going to focus on these.
That's all I do nowadays. Yeah. I never test the BMW, even if it's Bathurst.
Sure.
But yeah, loads to get through. Obviously, if we're covering the cars, the first one was the Aston Martin GT3. The next is the Indy Next car, as we was alluding to earlier, which I don't know what cars they're retiring, because they added those.
Well, they've got to retire both of the
Road to Indy
cars. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, this Indy Next car, it's the second. It's the feeder series to IndyCar, and it's got a boost button, and it's got some of the same features as what the IndyCar has, such as the boost. So that should be pretty cool to see. There it is. 450 horsepower. And of course, it will be used on both oval and road circuits. This actually, I really like the look of, honestly. Like, I think the Super Formula Light is very good as well, to be fair.
Yeah.
But, this might be something that I dabble in, I think, next year.
Obviously, for me, looking in, and I'm sure that Formula guys looking into our world of the GTs is a bit much. I just find it all a bit too confusing. For me, from the SFL, Formula 4, Formula 3, 3.5, the road to Indy cars, the IndyCar, the SFL, the faster one, and this. I mean, to me, I have no idea what.
Sure. The
spectrum looks way too busy for me. I'm probably just out the loop, but it just seems mad to me.
Yeah, there are too many. Like, not enough of them have been culled, I guess. Like, really, all you need is F4, this, and Super Formula Lights. I think.
Yeah, I mean, keeping F3 running was a weird decision anyway.
But yeah, bin off. Yeah, the 2 Road to Indy, bin off F3, bin off Renault 3.5.
Yeah.
Although, to be fair, that has got quite a strong following still from a few people. So yeah, Matt's in chat letting us know he's raced a lot in the F3, of course. Great to have you around, Matt. Saying that it's the same car from 2015 because they are updating the car next season for the new generation. So that's further showing that it will be out of date very, very quickly.
Yeah, I mean, that can be the way with the life cycle it takes to finally get these cars. And we have to remember, iRacing's American focus. This whole IndyCar road to IndyCar, the whole project, it's close to them, very close to them. So I can completely understand. It's just, as I say, I'm not the best person to ask, but I think the SFL Light's fantastic. I think the F4 creates some racing, let's say. I still stand by my word. The fast SFL, I don't know how quick this is. I just think it's too quick for the game. Like, netcode-wise, I find it just... You race it in such a careful manner because...
But not the IndyCar.
I don't know. I haven't raced the IndyCar in forever. I love watching the IndyCar. If someone's streaming an IndyCar race and they're doing the whole tyre compound thing, and I'm watching that. It's one of my favourite to watch. I just don't know if I race it.
Yeah.
Love the whole tyre compound decision thing. On the GT4 front, not only are we getting a new GT4, the Ford Mustang, but they have gone into, well, it's the turn of the GT4 to get a big update. Let's read. GT4 racing has been a key focus for us over the last couple of years. We've been working behind the scenes to expand the series with multiple cars and licenses. The renewed effort begins with the introduction of the Mustang GT4, an exciting new entry to the class, the first North American brand in our GT4 series. But let's skip to it. They are updating the TC, the ABS, the ESC systems where appropriate. Dampers for body control, particular curb stripes and rough tracks, engine torque curves, brake systems, mass, inertia, aerodynamic factors, wing trims, ride heights, fuel tanks to match the IMSA Pilot Challenge Series rule set, completely new BOP, quality of life with fuel clearing buttons and finer adjustments with the SPO and tips in the garage. It looks like it's GT4's turn because we had the GT3 focus. Looks like GT4 is getting some serious love. Top speeds will be higher and minimum corner speeds lower. This does mean the overall grip level has been reduced. Yikes. I always found GT4, I was always surprised. Every time I jump in a GT4, I'm thinking, oh, it's a slower GT3.
Yeah.
No, this is harder. Like, for sure, this is harder.
Like a Porsche Cup, like the Porsche Cup is way closer to a GT3 than a GT4, for example.
Correct.
Like
but yeah, basically they're getting the latest tyre model, so I assume it will start freezing. GT4 drivers are about to experience the ice cold tyre syndrome.
Although they said that it's not as bad as the GTP and GT3.
Yeah, I saw that. The warm up period has been reduced compared to GTP and GT3. I don't know what that's implying, that a GT3 and GTP in time getting this uppier update. I'm not sure, but I think it's a great decision to give this series car class some love. I think I mean, whenever I'm in the headspace and racing, GT4's like a brands when I'm doing it all week, I have a ton of fun. So this is good, and I think the Mustang's going to be popular for sure. So that's great to see. On the GT3 front, BMW is getting the Evo. So this was initially missed off of the initial release, but they've added it since the development update. But yeah, the BMW GT3 is getting the full Evo package. They haven't mentioned it here, but I did see written that it is getting a slight physics adjustment. They're not just dumping a livery. They're not just tweaking the old to look like the new, and they are offering the car for free. So yeah, that's good. But it does mean like it's upgrading the old. So the old won't be there anymore.
It's not a legacy car. It's like...
Yeah, it's a bit strange because the previous Ferraris, they're all there.
Sure.
Every version of the Ferrari as its life cycle, we can drive them all, whereas this is the previous one just gets gone.
Yeah.
And especially we should talk about the hybrid update. We have completed a fundamental overhaul integrating the hybrid system into our latest power unit code structure. This has been done with flexibility in mind to accommodate the large variety of racing and hybrids with GTPs, hyperclass. The GTP and hypercar will seamlessly blend ICE and electrical drive to match the maximum allowed power up at all times. I.e., I read that as simply no boost button, which is great to hear, because unfortunately, I feel like there's so many iRacers that learn motor racing through the sim, and they talk gobbledygook when they talk about prototypes and hypercars. Sure. Absolute gobbledygook. Because it doesn't increase your power, it just lowers your fuel.
Sure.
Do you want to use the electrical or the
Or
natural?
the- yeah.
And they did mention, in addition, the Ferrari 499 hypercar will have its electric drive only when travelling at a speed greater than the specified minimum, which is something obviously it does in real life. I've said how I do wonder how this is going to affect all the bop.
Yeah.
It's probably going to cause a lot
Surely
of
you
work.
need like a per track bop in
I
that
have
situation. Like
no clue.
surely round Daytona where you're going 160 miles an hour a lot, it's going to be totally different compared to Long Beach.
Ken in chat is talking about give us the Supra. I mean, we all must. I don't know if I'm just super on in the inside. I've seen pictures. I've seen them at the track. I've seen an iRacing livery. Like, where is it?
Sure,
Like,
yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I think the GT4 series can really go somewhere. I feel like it got a bit of a hit when obviously they ditched out the TCRs, right, and shoved in the LMP3s. Poor GT4 drivers went from all of their time from sprint racing and lead highest class to now just knowing what it's like to be a GT3 driver and they're being lobbed by prototypes. Just the timing, I thought, was interesting. Obviously, LMP3's done really well. Lots of refreshes. Daytona, COTA, Watkins Glen, Chicago Street Course, and Texas Motor Speedway. And there are a couple of rescans, which I assume rescan is a better thing than a refresh, right? Refresh is the artwork, I assume.
Yeah, VScan is like properly built from the ground up. Yeah.
The Worldwide Technology Raceway, Charlotte Motor Speedway. It says partial Roval rescan, so I assume the oval's done, the Roval sort of. Wilkesboro, Sonoma, which we knew about.
Hey, that's yeah. I
And
thought
then
that was coming
Rockingham.
last season. But
Yeah, it got
didn't, did
delayed.
But yeah, Rockingham, that would be good as well. In terms of new tracks, we have got Mexico City coming. Still no Miami, even though Miami seemingly was coming like 6 months ago, and then it missed the build because they were adding some, at least what they said was that they were adding some graphics elements to make the event more like the F1 event. It's still not here.
9
seemingly.
FPS.
Sorry?
9
Are you
FPS.
sure? Yeah. I wasn't sure if it said 9 or none, but yeah, applicable either way. So yes, that will be good with Mexico. Something that I'm curious about is that they've got 7 layouts, and of course, it does host Formula E, so there is a fair few different layouts. On racecircuits.info, there are 7 layouts, so I assume these are going to be the layouts. So you got the proper F1 circuit, you got the Formula E circuit. It used to be a bit different. You didn't used to have T4, 5, 6, 7. It used to go straight from T2 to T5. But for podcast listeners, this will make no sense. But it's basically like a shorter version. A couple of awkward chicanes in there as well, but that's something. Then you got the Grand Prix layout without the stadium, but the very fast final corner, a bit like what they had in the 80s. So that would be quite interesting. You got the national circuit, which cuts out the awkward little triangle 4, 5, 6 section, which actually I think is better than the Grand Prix layout. And then that with the stadium and without the stadium. Then we've got an oval, like a short little oval, must be about a mile long. Yeah, it is 0.999 miles. And then we've got the oval, but with the stadium, which sounds like quite a fun, skippy circuit, perhaps. So, yeah, there'll be plenty of layouts for people to use for different cars, at least. Do you think it will hit the ground running? Do you think it'll be popular? Do you think the altitude will put people off? It might be, if as long as iRacing simulate it correctly, of course, it will be very low grip because of the altitude.
Yeah, when the altitude favours the turbo cars.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the track. I think it's going to be great. It's just, it's been a while. There's so many tracks. We've discussed this a lot. It's been a while since one was mass accepted. We'll see. People are just a little bit more hesitant. We're miles away from the pandemic. Money's not just... I don't know. I just haven't seen a new hit track since Fuji.
Yeah, well, I think Portimao has done
Portimao
well.
probably has the best run since, yes.
I'm surprised Algarve is doing as well as it is as well. That seems to still crop up quite...
Algarve is Portimao.
Sorry, not Algarve. I mean, what's the Spanish one? Aragon.
No,
Sounds
I
like
mean,
an Algar.
I haven't done. I don't think I've done 2 laps.
Oh, really? Sure.
I think I might have done 1.
Okay.
Okay. Also to talk about the UI. Sam will bring up a picture in a second of this. Now, I have a lot to say on this. My annoyance is the same annoyance I had in the beginning. Obviously, it's welcomed, and I understand the technological change and breakthrough they've made with how their existing UI system works, and now they've got this new XAML, I think they called it. So they can adapt faster, move with the times, I think. But my biggest problem with 99% of it is it's just paint. Like, they literally have got what we had, but it's all just...
Yeah.
I think the general theme of it, yes, it's roundier and quotation marks more modern, but what's gone from it has use of space has gone out the window. It is fundamentally uses more space without giving any extra info. And also, we're not seeing the additions that we'd like the stand-ins doesn't give us... Well, we don't have a stand-ins and a relative. I mean, every driver drives like that, and yet we can't do that yet. And we're not getting that extra information like we get from other overlays. Now, I did see someone reach out in the forum, literally with my comment, like, we were hoping for more. We understand, yeah, it's a technological jump for you, but for us, we got blue paint over our existing overlays and everything spaced out more and rounded more and more. Whereas the extra, and Greg actually replied to it just like, this is the base version. Yes, we've got it working. It's now adaptable. We can move forward with it. So, I mean, I love the overlay companies. I support them, blah, blah, blah. And I pay for them all. But they should be gone, right? Sorry, overlay companies. We shouldn't need them, right?
Sure.
This was a gap in the sim where it was just lack of information, lack of it looking pretty on stream. I mean, it's not all about the streamers. But yeah, you had a teeny black box that you were meant to do your fuel, monitor your relative, and look at the stand-ins in while driving. And I think everyone's gone the way of multiple overlays and iRacing, not yet. Anyway, so yeah, I'm not sure. Like, if you look at the second picture with the tire overlay, zoom in on that bad boy, it's the same, just again, poor use of space. The word compounds touching the left-hand side white bit. The FPS in the top right of the screen, if you look, is the same. It's just, again, bigger and less use of space. It just seems to be the theme. Yeah. And like, yeah, I mean, let's see. I don't know. It's like stereotypical modern. Like, they really tried so hard for modern that they went maybe too far.
Sure.
I don't hate it, and I need to use it and want to see how it is. And I mean, it's definitely visually a bit better than what we had. So we'll see. I just hope they really do hit the ground running with it and give us the extra features we want. Simple things like seeing the iRating of people on their relative and seeing pitting, like, if are they on their outlap and in-lap and stuff. It's useful information. I couldn't be without it. VR is getting an update. What's it called? Foveated rendering. I think it's finally getting some love. This is, for those who don't know, and apologies for my murdering the word, where it deprioritizes where your eyes aren't. It's a really clever trick of VR. You can run a higher resolution on a higher detail because the only area that is running the higher specs is where your eye is. And then as the distance increases, the quality reduces. And the trick isn't just a trick. It does work. Like, I've used it in other games because you think, it's going to look junk. But no, it does look, it can look really good. It looks like that's getting a lot of love. My God, there's so much to cover. Then they cover a load of the future things. Obviously, the graphics engine. Oh, I only just spotted this now. I'm in the notes. DLSS prototype working. That's interesting. I just found that out now. I have just spotted that. We have a DLSS prototype working well and performing well. So, I mean, yeah, as long as you're not running frame gen, this can be yeah, really useful. They've mentioned about career mode coming down the line. Obviously, future oval refreshes. I mean, there's loads. Hold on. I've got notes on this, so I didn't miss loads.
Yeah, Saint Pete as well being scanned there.
Oh,
which
yeah.
would one of the few remaining. Now that we've got Portland, but Saint Pete might be. I guess we've still not got Nashville and a couple of others, but yeah, still one of the few remaining IndyCar circuits we don't have.
Yep. Obviously, enhancements to AI, audio features. They've mentioned about the graphics engine is proceeding every day. Adaptive AI is getting improvements down the line. Miami is. Hopefully, I'm getting this from notes, not leaks. Miami's December? Question mark.
Miami International Auto will be included with the season 1 release. That will be December.
Awesome. At the FIA Cross Car, also in December.
Isn't that this build today, isn't it?
I'm not sure. That's not what I'm seeing in my notes. I didn't make my notes.
Maybe I was. Oh no, maybe I was reading something else. No, so I think you are right. I think it is next season.
And they're still working on the oval refresh in their stages. They're teasing more cars, tyre updates, physics updates. Yeah, it's exciting. This is a good update, especially if it works well for GT4. I think this could be good, right? Because obviously we've been given the IMSA cars such heavy attention now. But I say it again. I keep saying it. One day the GT3s will come to that beloved GT4 series because it's there in real life. I hate saying it because they hate that, but yeah.
Well, when that happens, then we can host our own series and people will flock to it and we'll make money. So hopefully that will be the case.
It's gonna be chaos.
Yeah.
LMP3, GT3, GT4. Yeah. Chaos. Absolutely chaos. But I can't wait to watch. Falcon, someone in chat. Ken's asking Falcon mirror in VP, you mean? Yeah, I think it already does. It's just at the moment Falcon sponsor it. I think if you take away Falcon sponsorship, I bet the series is called IMSA VP. That's exactly what it is. That's why the LMP3 came. It's a Falcon sponsored series. So, yeah, we shall see. All right, that's everything iRacing. I think there was a lot to talk about. And we'll talk about it again once it comes live. And
there might be one or two surprises as well of things not making it, or maybe one or two things do make it, which we weren't expecting. So,
staying on the subject of iRacing. Now, I've not spoken to another person who is excited as I am. I don't know why I'm this excited, but I am. I like this, but I can't find a companion who is also excited for this. And this is iRacing Arcade.
Unfortunately, we can't play sound, otherwise it would hurt your ears. Yeah, this is iRacing Arcade, which is made by the same designers as Is It Circuit Superstars?
Yeah, and Carlton Superstars, those, yeah.
And yeah, there's a mini Porsche, as is the case with all sim racing trailers. And yeah, it's like officially branded Porsche, which obviously isn't necessarily something that all these games can do. You've got some little animated mechanics.
If you look on the website...
And there are Emla.
Yeah, if you look at the iRacing Arcade website, you can go to town on pictures. They've uploaded a bunch of... the link's on the notes if you need it.
Yeah.
Here we go. Easy to play, real to race, adorable art, authentic racing.
Can you name each of these circuits?
It's a bit zoomed out for me.
So,
the left one looks like.
Don't give him help, anyone in chat. We were talking about that about 15 minutes ago.
Is that Mexico?
Yeah.
And the middle one.
To be fair, even I'm not sure what this one is. I think I know what it is.
Is it trying to be Thruxton?
To me, it looks like Cadwell.
Oh, okay.
But I could be wrong on that. But yeah, I could be.
Oh, I know.
Very wrong.
I know the next one. That's Imola T1, right?
Yes. Is someone saying VIR for the middle one? Could that be VIR?
No, because where's the rest of the... Or if you're looking back on the S's, yeah, I suppose. If the cars are coming towards us, then I can see it, yeah.
I don't know. I don't think there's that much stuff either side of the circuit. I think VIR is quite expansive. I don't know if anyone's got any ideas what that middle one is. That's no. It's the curves. I can usually judge it by the curves, but those curves
And further down, there's
weird.
some real proper pictures.
Got some avatars there. Chocolate milk, genuine chocolate milk is the sponsor.
Beautiful. And here we go. Here's some proper pictures.
Oh man, I can't.
Look at that, mate. Look at that. This is all I need. I was actually disappointed about one fact that I just assumed wouldn't happen. I know the Circuit Superstar, that company are doing it, but it's not coming to mobile.
Okay, sure.
It's coming to console and Steam, which I don't know. Like, it's a missed trick, surely. It should have been a mobile first.
Is it too demanding though for mobiles? You think?
Come on, no. Not people are walking around with supercomputers nowadays.
Sure.
People are walking around with Xbox 360s in their hands. No, it's just I think a missed opportunity for monetization, like massive. It might be in a license thing. We have to remember, IMSA, Porsche, all of these companies, like all the movies and everything you watch. There's always PC rights, console rights, mobile rights, and the mobile rights are very expensive.
Sure.
Very expensive,
Okay,
and you don't always own them.
That hidden circuit, by the way, was Barber after all that. So I'm not exactly
Okay.
sure what corner it was. What corner was it? Oh, I'm so confused. But it was Barber. Yeah, gone through some of the things. Here's Imola as well. So obviously they have modified the circuits quite a bit to make some of the corners a bit tighter and whatever to make it a bit more playable.
Would you play
I like the
this?
little avatars. No.
What about if they had an iRating number?
No. What would they need to do? They need to make it free, maybe.
Well, on mobile, surely you'd want to pick this up on your phone.
If it was on mobile, I'd give it a go. Yeah, because there's enough times in the day where you don't have anything to do, right?
Yeah, and you could
Maybe
practice a
this.
lap for the real sim.
Yeah.
Practice your lines. Yeah, Ken said in chat, Circuit Superstars was an enjoyable time. It was. But adding real tracks, real cars, I'm excited for it. I don't know the price. I don't know much about it at all, obviously.
I get a bit annoyed by, of course, you were saying earlier on, no one's enthusiastic about it. Generally, the perception is, why are they spending time on this when they're not? They're not. It's just there's another company. It's not like they're spending 3 days a week working on iRacing and 2 days a week working on this.
Yeah.
It's like different people. It's the same with the NASCAR game as well. They bought another development studio, and they're the ones who are doing it, not iRacing.
And, like, I give iRacing a hard time. That's my job. That's what I do every day. But you have to be mad if you can't have the foresight to realise iRacing generating more revenue doesn't help them then make bigger hires, bigger acquisitions, go for bigger licenses, like fight back to get Le Mans 24 back in 8 years, whenever that time is, 7 years, whenever it is. Then making money benefits us. If there's a company or something or a product or a movie studio you like, you want them to make money.
Yeah.
Even if it has to come out of your own pocket. So we'll see. I mean, it's a long way away. I'm just shocked, that I pictured playing it on my iPad. That's what I pictured. I'm not playing it on Steam. And console, like, I don't know. It just seems like a missed trick to me. It feels and looks like a mobile game. It smells like a mobile game. It probably should be a mobile game.
Sure.
But I don't know. They might not own. It may cost them a fortune to go out and get the email license, the Porsche license. I don't think they have them for mobile.
Yeah, that's a decent point. Yeah, I remember there was that IndyCar controversy, like start of last year, where IndyCar lost, where Motorsport Games lost the license, and I think that did include mobile games as well. But yeah, obviously all these different arrangements. It's not just the license to this; it does list every single thing that you can do, and yeah, that would make sense if.
Ken saying the iRacing Arcade Le Mans 24 coming to a mobile phone in 2026. A 24-hour on your phone, you'd get cramp.
Yeah.
That sounds brilliant. All right, moving on. Project Motor Racing have a trailer.
Unfortunately, again, we can't share the audio of this.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't show us a lot more than we didn't know, but this was at Gamescom, I think, this one.
Yes.
Well, while Sam's loading, oh no, it's loaded. Here we go.
So I got some shots of the Nürburgring, a random Sterling Moss quote.
Some gorgeous looking wet textures, really good reflectivity and the spray and the foggy environment.
Some Group C cars, 70 cars at release. 10 different classes as well. This is worryingly large amount of, I have seen this already, but quite a lot of historic cars to start out the trailer at least. And another one, the Audi R18, which won Le Mans back in 2002, I think. There were some questions about the online play, because I don't think it listed online play as something on the Steam description, I think initially, but at least in this trailer it does say ranked online multiplayer. True to track, whatever that means. But yeah, dynamic track basically. We got Bathurst. Have they talked much about mods?
Yeah,
so
hold
far
on, hold your breath, mate. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Oh no, damn it! It's the next thing.
Career mode.
Here it is. It does come up. Unless we missed it.
Oh, sorry. The reason why it says mods is because it said mods.
Ah.
So.
Okay.
Yeah,
no, we don't know. Watch these guys do standing starts. In what universe would a GTP do a standing start?
All the hardcore people saying, nope, not doing it anymore. Also, worryingly low amount of drivers on that grid, right? Is that a sign that there's only going to be 12 cars per track?
I hope not. Assassin 1 iRacing Arcade looks good. No, this is now Project Motor Racing. Different game. This game is out very soon.
But I haven't looked too much into a session, but genuinely, because this has sort of gone under the radar, I think the reception is quite good. And a lot of people saying the first comment. Do you know what the first comment of this YouTube video is underneath this? What do you think they might say, considering that it's designed by Ian Bell?
I can imagine it says Project Cast 3.
Exactly. So I think there you go. This is the Project Cast 3 we deserve. Thank you for bringing it back to life. Oh yeah, sorry, in the background as well, they play the Project Cars 2 music, which is quite cinematic, epic music. It was
I heard it. The first 7 cars they show are all Project Motor Cars 2 cars.
Yeah. So it does definitely look like it's going to be just Project Cars 3 and nothing more than that, dare I say, which arguably it doesn't need to be more than that.
Well, if they focused on force feedback, handling, physics, and online ranked multiplayer, then it is a step up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked Project Cars in the same way to go experience something and have fun and do it once or twice. It was never a sim to me that I would jump in and, I don't know. All this has happened so fast. So I with the launch and how the launch of LMU went and the whole Rennsport journey, it's just hard to picture they just knock it out the field on release.
It's actually like a game when they release it.
Yeah, it's shocking to me. There is a chink in their armor because we've been on this show very impressed with, management is obviously insanely good. Something has happened. VR has been delayed.
Sure.
So something's gone wrong or awry or just won't make the cut in time. Some developers sat there it'll be done time, it'll be done. Okay, it's crunch time. We need it compiled because we need to send it to Microsoft. No.
Or is it more of a case of the developer going, well, no, it's not going to make it in time. It's not going to make it in time. And then the boss goes going, no, it will do. You'll figure it out.
Yeah, you just work longer.
Yeah. I pay you enough, I think. So you'll figure it out.
I have been in both situations. I have promised the world and not delivered. And I've also had bosses like that. It's you'll find a way.
Yeah.
So, I mean, let's see. We've said a million things on this game. And we always went with, we'll see. It's obviously landing on console, Xbox, PlayStation, Steam, Epic, the whole kit and caboodle all on the same day. So, yeah, I'll definitely try it. I am a little bit excited because, visually, Project Cars was stunning.
Yeah.
When I went to AC and R Factor 2 and then ended up in iRacing, I never on any of the sims like, oh, this is a graphical step up. No, it was not. It was, if you come in from Gran Turismo and Project Cars, it was a massive step down.
Yeah, it wasn't tough as well on your system either. Like, I
No.
feel like when I joined iRacing with like the same system as I had before, yeah, it was a big compromise to have to turn everything down. So no, it was really impressive at the time.
So like we've said a billion times, we will see. We will play it and we'll report sales figures, if it's fun, who the target audience is. Okay, moving on. Quite a good story. Acetec have released a whole new line, Intium, I think it's called.
Is this their what range is this? Is their premium, or is there
budget?
Oh, it's their budget. Sure.
Yeah, they've released a direct drive, a cockpit, a wheel, a pedal set, and some bundles. The last link's a bundle. Well, the last link's got everything. Yeah, he's just shown off the pedals. I mean, this is quite, because I think is it Moser? No, Sim Magic. Sorry, Magic Moser. Hold on, I'm just gonna check. Who's the R3? Moser have been absolutely crushing it for the entry level. Like when someone says to me, like, "Oh, what should I get?" I'm like, new to sim racing. I'm like, well, Moser are free, like, because it feels like you're getting everything for free. I mean, it's a steering wheel with buttons and RPM lights, 2 pedals, and a direct drive for £299. I mean, I always pointed out that that's less than a G29 for me back in the day, and it also comes with a desk clamp. The Fanatec desk clamp on its own is like 129. This is insane. So I assume it's Acetec trying to get into that market. And here are all the products. I haven't looked at the prices, so we'll see immediately how competitive this actually is.
So the full racing bundle, so that's the wheelbase, the wheel rim, and the pedals, €570. It's still pretty good. Well, what? How much force does the wheelbase have? Do you know?
5, I believe.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah. So hold on, if we compare that to the Moser R5 bundle, hold on.
Then you can also get the cockpit as well.
It's 439 for the Moser R5 bundle.
Okay.
I mean, the Aztec one does look a little bit more premium. Have a look at the wheel. So look at the wheel. I suppose the steering wheel is the thing you hold and look at. Let's say €142. I mean, it's not. I mean, it doesn't look Acetec-y, does it? It looks 3D printery. But
yeah,
you are paying for what you get. Like, it's a well-priced wheel. You are getting the RPM lights. You are getting the buttons. I mean, yeah, I'm not actually, for that price, it's pretty good, actually. But it seems like all the companies are going after this now, entry level, getting people into sim racing price. How much for their rig? Wait, is it 990 quid for their rig? Was that with a seat? Was that with the seat and all the equipment?
Yeah, that's with everything. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad, you know. I think for, like I said, budget seat 300, all the equipment, say 499. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Yeah, that's not bad. That's pretty good, actually, I think. Yeah. I mean, is that a good rig, though? I mean, it looks solid.
Yeah, I doubt you'll be able to go much beyond 5 Newton meters on your wheelbase. You'll probably have to upgrade when you get a new wheelbase. But
actually, sorry, I've just zoomed on that wheel rim. It is pretty ugly.
Sure.
There's a bit. Yeah, have a look at that on the left and zoom in. I mean, it. Yeah, I mean it. Yeah, I quite like the start-stop button. You could hit that, and that's quite nice. But yeah, they had to be aggressive to hit the price. I get it.
Sure.
But another direct drive. What's the direct drive on its own? Do we know the cost of just the motor? 335.
Yes.
How did Moser do it then? How did Moser give it away for free practically?
Well, do we know where Aztec make all their stuff? Is it in Denmark or?
Not sure. That's a really good price though. I think it's 5.5 Newton meter. Yeah, 5.5. So it's not bad at all, actually. That's a really good price. I mean, it's nice to see these prices come down at last, because we seemed like we were going that way, then everything started to go back the wrong way again. So this has been good, yeah. Yeah, so just Moser's been blowing me away with that price. I mean, I don't know how else to recommend anything else. I think I costed out to someone on stream. I said, oh, the R5, the pedal upgrade, and they sell like this formula adapter to turning the round rim into a formula rim with this clip-on thing for like 40 odd quid. I was like, yeah, get that as well.
What is the pedal upgrade? Because the R5 doesn't include load cell pedals, or
it doesn't include the dampening load cell spring thing. Yeah, so it's like an extra. But it's aggressive at the bottom. We don't even know. I mean, Moser might be breaking even on all that budget gear just so that they can upsell and get their name out there, be aggressive at the beginning. But Aztec are not giving up.
No. Talking of Moser,
really?
they've got 2 new Halo wheelbases.
Yes, the R21 Ultra and the R25 Ultra. These are good looking. The Moser wheelbases have always looked a bit weird to me, but this looks really nice. I'm not going to lie. I like the way the name's printed on the side. The quick release looks pretty nice. I love the form factor. 25 Newton meters is top. They're really selling it on quality. So we'll see. I don't know if anyone's used them yet. Yeah, no, it's good. Moser are really taking the
frequency of up to 2 kilohertz. That's a lot.
Yeah. Well, we've got a lot of games doing 1,000 now.
Yeah, and 25 Newton meters, which is as high as you'd ever want.
But yeah, obviously Moser have been pushing their flight sim gear hard. Their what's the third thing? Flight sim, sim racing, and what's the third thing people are going for? I swear there's a third. I just can't think of it. No.
Yeah, I thought it was just those 2.
Just the 2. It's all so expensive though. I was looking into flight sim. I don't want to talk about it.
Sure.
My wife will never go for it. Yep, so Moser pushing the high end and the low end, it seems. Rennsport news. The unanswered question has been answered. Now, we're going to try and tell this as truthfully as possible, but even in the space of a couple of days, there has been so much change, or I don't know what to say, but I've seen 3 reported pricings, but the pricing I'm going on is the $69.99 for console, $59.99 for PC. This is the base game, 18 cars, 13 tracks. They've dropped their free-to-play model. They've dropped their battle pass, and yeah.
Was the Dulux basically the battle pass?
Yeah, you're getting the Nordschleifer, the endurance stuff, the...
Yeah, at the moment it's only 1 extra car and 1 extra track. And I think that is that the fancy Porsche? Yeah, so that's the fancy Porsche.
The Rennsport Porsche.
And the Nordschleifer. But then 2 DLC packs to come in Endurance Classics and Touring Classics.
Have we even seen the word AI be mentioned yet? Have you seen it be mentioned yet?
No, I don't think, no.
Can you sell a $69.99 game?
No.
You fire it up, and you just drive around the track on your own.
Sure. Well, that's AAA like level, right? Is that sort of what it is now? Sort of 70 quid for a AAA game.
Well, no, games have been creeping.
Higher?
Yeah, games have been creeping to the 79.
I mean, it's F1 is about 80 quid now, I think, isn't it? So it is a little bit below that. But it's still a lot. Yeah, and weird that it's more on console as well. I would have thought it'd be the same level.
I'm gonna give everyone a hard truth. You probably haven't even thought about it. How long has Rennsport been available for free? It's a long time, right?
2 years.
And does anyone play it?
What are the Steam numbers hitting at the moment? What, like 20 a day?
On a good day. And so their strategy for Steam is to press edit and make it $69.99 or $59.99. Sorry.
Sure.
They're going from free that no one plays to $59.99.
But I think at that point they may as well just make it even and just be like, well, we're not going to sell any of it because they're not going to sell any of it at $59.99. So
just go $129 all in and make it seem super premium.
Just in case someone accidentally buys it. and be like, oh, well, sucks to be you. But yeah, all their sales will now be on console.
Yeah, their marketing focus has to be console, sure. Because, I mean, how many kids are into racing and their parents buy them a Christmas present and they go and pick it up, $69.99. Here's Rennsport. So, I mean, I'm not saying they can't make money. I'm just not.
Mom, I asked for Project Motorsport. Why did you get me Rennsport? Might be the situation at Christmas.
Very well said. Let's see. I haven't heard AI mentioned. Well, obviously, you wasn't here last week, but they've been dropping new cars. They dropped the Mustang GT3. They dropped the McLaren GT3. I mean, I haven't looked into all their notes. I'm going to quick Google. Have they mentioned AI racing? You can't. Surely.
I've searched AI in the article, and all it's come up with is available, obtain, and available. So, yeah. Can't see anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I mean, hats off to the whole ESO R1, the Esports World Cup, but I don't know how to finish even the sentence I'm saying, mate. I don't understand.
I'll be really interested to see how it does, actually. Because I can see it doing fine.
We don't know console figures. And it ain't going to sell on Steam.
Which one is it that we do know? Is it Xbox? PlayStation we have no idea on, right? Xbox, I think we get numbers on, maybe? I feel like it's one or the other we get. And of course they have that, when it's free as well, you can see how many people are playing it. But yeah, I guess we won't have that option as well with that. So yeah, I don't know. I do not know.
Yeah. Switching games. Endurance Motorsport Series. Now, isn't this game built by the people publishing Rennsport?
Nacon? Yeah, Nacon, yeah.
So the people that are publishing Rennsport have built a sim, which is now delayed.
And they've been involved with the WRC games, and they make Test Drive Solar Crown as well.
Yeah.
I can't remember the exact name of the engine that they use, but yeah.
Yeah. It was meant to release in the autumn, but it's been delayed to early 2026. I grabbed a quote. "We really want to have this game launched with online multiplayer features, so we need this time to implement, test the online mode because it's a really good way of experiencing the game." Yes, it should have been thought of at the beginning, yes. Sure. How you've just thought of it now, we don't know.
I mean, to me, this looks like the type of game that I wouldn't want to play online, though. I don't want to do a 3-hour online thing. I won't be able to pause it and come back to it and stuff.
That's the whole point of the game, right? I don't know if people are familiar, but the game is, you can jump into a 6-hour race. You have the ability to pause, but you also have the ability to unbecome the driver and become the team principal or team manager or whatever, while the AI carries on driving for you, and you handle whether they pit, how aggressive you're going to be and all this. It's meant to be the whole experience of an endurance, not just the driving. I have no idea.
Yeah, mixing F1 Manager with the F1 game, sort of, but sports cars.
Yeah. Okay. Piece of hardware, which I quite like the look of. We do have a video. I have no idea how long it is or what it is. I haven't watched it.
3 seconds.
It's a 3-second video.
43 seconds.
Oh, it is an actively cooled seat, which we haven't seen in a long time. We did see one a long time ago. Also with the recliner. Not a bucket seat. Look at that.
6 fans, giving you cooling air from the back and the bottom as well.
Mesh design.
This is by Next Level Racing.
I always worry of these reclining style seats that there's going to be a bit of flex under braking, because, I mean, how thin would the locking nut, control nuts have to be to not have that? I mean, our chair,
sure,
it rocks on itself. You can't have that under braking every time. So I'm interested. Hopefully they send me one. I'd love a cool seat. But yeah, I think it's 300 and... Let me check. It's the Oh god, their website took ages earlier as well. The ERS3 Hypercool Ventilated Sim Racing Seat. That is a rather long name. £399. It's just not too bad, actually. But as I say, I own a seat like this, and I've used seats like this, and they all have an inherent like
Sure.
movement to them because they're adjustable. They have a cog system to move you back and forward. So yeah, we'll see. I like the idea.
I do like the idea of driving and not having the bottom of my back, like the t-shirt that I'm wearing, not be ruined by the time I
Now the
get out.
fans will blow the sweat onto your screen.
Yeah.
It's brilliant. You get a real experience. Fanatec have done a new software app combining all of their other quote-unquote pieces of software. I was pretty polite then. I've done well. See what I did there? I was really polite.
It could have been a different word starting with S rather than software.
I am proud of myself. New user interface. But yeah, it's replacing Fanalab, the device driver to install stuff. It encompasses the control panel. I don't know why this wasn't there 6 years ago, man. It was a nightmare back when I was full Fanatec. Absolute nightmare. I've always said their hardware is good. Their software was always... Look at that, a download and update. Install. Didn't show if the app stayed open. A few people in chat have asked about the GSI interlock. We will take a look at that, actually. I'll add that to the notes. We can live react. I saw it briefly. Add that.
While you're adding that, Moser have another Moser update. Moser have got a partnership with MotoGP. Is that the third thing you were thinking of?
Probably, yeah.
So they've now covered cars, planes, and bikes. So I'm not entirely sure what the setup is going to be for this, but it sounds pretty exciting. Yeah, at Gamescom, Motor Racing have a rather large presence, and their second big announcement of the day after releasing their next line of wheelbases is their official partnership with MotoGP, of course, the world's top motorcycle class. And so, yeah, we'll see what they are going to release that. Yeah, I can't imagine there ever being sort of a motorbike simulator which is affordable and sort of accessible for people to have in their houses. But maybe that's what Moser are going to crack next. I don't know.
Yeah, be an impressive feat. I have added some of that. The GSI interlock system. Take a look, see what you think. I saw this briefly. It's like the Acetec design for changing the style of your wheel. I mean, it doesn't look GSI. You know, I mean, I'm not saying it won't be high build quality because I'm sure it's going to look a lot better in person. But yeah, it allows you to adapt the wheel to interlock GSI rims available on launch. The D-shape full round offered with shifters, 650, clutches 825, LED matrix, interlock ultra. I don't know why it's not on their website, but pre-order starts September. If someone can find the full GSI article, that would be great. But I own lots of wheels, and I've always dreamed about changing wheel when I change car. You never do because of all the software nonsense. So being able to actually adapt your actual wheel is a great idea. Of course it is. It's just not ever made it mainstream yet. And was it? Yeah, I think it's Acetec that first tried all this.
Yeah, so I'm a little bit out of the loop on this. But so what's being changed is the center basically, the button box basically the same, but the rim is the only thing that's changing.
Correct. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, and you can change it to there's a second picture.
Yeah.
You can change it to a round rim. Yeah, let's see. Not sure. Not sure. I like GSI, but yeah, I really don't know who the target. Yeah, if there are people interested in this. I don't know. It doesn't scream GSI for me. The quality.
Yeah.
And that's not a knock at GSI's quality. That's actually a compliment. Usually their quality is 10 out of 10 and you just pay for it, which I understand. But this just, yeah, I don't know. Like, if I had to guess who make that, there's no, I would have not guessed GSI in my first 10 guesses.
Yeah, that looks, yeah, the actual, like, yeah, center doesn't look too bad, but yeah, the actual grips look very, I mean, it looks like it's the same all the way around. rather than having different textures for your hands, which is a bit concerning.
Yeah.
That one looks a little bit better.
Yeah.
You got a bit more of a mesh, but yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there's been so much to talk about. I need to take a breath. A quick note I found I almost forgot to mention. Le Mans Ultimate are doing their second team event now, the Kota 6 hour. 6 hours, 38 car grid, hypercars and LMGT3s, minimum 2 drivers. There'll be limited tyres again. I heard from an inside source the track temp is going to be scorching. So
Sure.
this will be a really interesting tyre race. Like, I am pumped. I did the first one, the 6 hours of Qatar. And yeah, we were impressed with the amount of thought and strategy and tyre work that goes into it. So yeah, I'm pretty pumped to do this one. I mean, I'm guessing I know why they're picking Kota and Qatar. Yeah, I think it's obvious, right? They want to manage the numbers and not ruin if something goes wrong, it'll be no news if it's just a Kota. Who cares? Qatar, nobody cares. If they ruin a Sebring race or a Spa race or hell or a Le Mans race, it will leave a horrible taste in the mouth. So makes sense. This keeps the numbers manageable as well, so they can. I mean, they do call this a test race.
Well, I think the real life Kota 6 hours is coming up as well, like next weekend. So it might be try to link in with that as well.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I think then the third one will be Spa.
Sure.
Money bet. And obviously it will be very popular. And then they'll probably warm up to Sebring and then throw us a Le Mans. I can't wait to do a Le Mans race. Am I implying Kota isn't legendary? It is. Legendly disliked by the community because it's a hard track.
Is it better than in iRacing, you reckon?
I haven't done a lap.
Are you sure? Okay.
It's Kota.
Yeah.
I don't mind Kota, but I'm not spending my time lapping.
Sure.
Look, the reason it'll be better in LMU than iRacing is the off-track system.
Sure.
In iRacing, you go deep, blow a corner. Oh, thanks for also the off-track. In LMU, that isn't the principle. If you blow a corner and lose time, by the time you get back on the track, it's forgiven you because you suck.
Yeah.
That's literally what it means. If you go green after getting an off-track, it meant you got an off-track and you're slow. So we haven't penalised you. You're terrible. We're like, thanks. Yeah. If you're able to always blow a corner and think, oh, I'm able to cheat at this corner. No, your apex speed is so slow it doesn't class you as cheating.
Sure.
So yeah. Yeah, no, I'm excited. Very excited for the race. Hey Saber, he's saying he will not buy the Kota DLC pack. I don't know what packs there are, sorry. I have the season pass, I think.
Sure, so you get everything, yeah.
Yeah, really excited for it though. But yeah, I've heard it's going to be hot, and that's great because yeah, the tyre work in Qatar was awesome. Like I think I mentioned to you, or maybe it was Lewis. In qualifying, there was quite a long time to get your Q lap in, but once you got a lap close to your PB, you just parked it because you were going to be needing these 4 tyres during the race. Yeah. So the less heat and deg you put through them, the better it will be later in the race because we used 2 of them on our last stint. Fantastic. I enjoyed it. So I'm excited for this race. So yeah, watch this space.
Just a quick clip from Apex Racing TV from the Rick Mittek Touring Car Cup. This was last week, but it was a really good battle because this was about to basically decided the championship in the TCR class. No, it's the GR86 class. So.
Oh, VIR.
And this was Schwenkler versus Sharp. Oh, sorry. And this was basically going back and forth for, I think, like the final 15 minutes of the race or so, with neither of them being able to get the upper hand on each other. And so it came down to the last lap, and we can show that to you now. Schwenkler leading initially.
I do love this track.
Yeah. And this was Sharp going on the inside, but of course it sort of turns into the outside when it comes to VAR. And these guys had already been sparring for a lot of time, so they knew sort of where they wanted to position their cars when it came down to this final lap. And like I said, it was a winner-takes-all situation when it came to the championship. Schwenkler staying ahead still.
I mean, outside is a tough ask to pull off all 3 corners. Yeah, he's not getting that done. You can shut that door now.
So Schwenkler, who was ahead originally, managed to stay ahead. Did he stay ahead to the line? Yes, he did. He managed to take the championship. So congratulations to Schwenkler for that achievement. And we'll show you plenty more Apex Racing TV clips next week. Shout out to the Apex Racing Academy Porsche Cup, because that's been announced today. Season 14 of the Apex Racing League, or Apex Racing Academy Porsche Cup. It's got 8 rounds this season. The second round is going to be Mexico City, so we're going to be able to use that track nice and soon. And then we've also got The Bend making its first appearance. And of course, we've got our elimination heat format, which is really fun. And this season, it's on Tuesday nights. So if you want to take part, go to apexracingleague.com.
Time to
put your
end?
name down. It is 8 o'clock UK time.
What finishes?
Starts.
So finishes around, what, 10?
About 9:30.
I'll look.
Sure.
Because I'm streaming till 3 in the morning anyway on Tuesday nights,
Yeah.
so maybe.
Sure. Well,
I'd like to.
Make sure to sign up soon, because I think it's been open for a few hours and we've already got about 10 entries.
No, if I sign up, you just kick someone.
Sure. Okay. I'll follow what you say.
Someone will get a random email saying, sorry, David signed up, so here's your money back. I think that's everything. It was a lot to talk about. Apologies if we've been talking for what feels like an hour and 10 minutes.
It was only about an hour in the end, with the delay at the start.
For 7 days news, that's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's exciting though. Like lots of games. It's a shame, obviously, we're starting to see some, PMR pulling VR, but that delayed. Endurance Motorsport Racing delayed. Rennsport still sticking to their plan. Lots of shames.
Yeah. Rennsport not being delayed, so we actually might get the game. Oh. Yeah. Well, thank you for tuning in. Make sure to share the podcast with anyone who you think might be interested in it. Of course, if you joined us late, we will be uploading this episode to the podcast platforms in a few hours' time. So you can catch it all through that method instead. But for now, from myself, Sam, and from David, we'll say goodbye, and we'll see you next time.